Once upon a time, in a distant village nestled at the heart of the East, there lived a wise old sage, renowned for his profound understanding of human emotions. People from far and wide sought his counsel on how to find inner peace and happiness. One day, a troubled young man approached him with a heavy heart, expressing, "I am consumed by fear. I fear the uncertainty of the future and the things beyond my control." Listening intently, the sage acknowledged the young man's concerns and imparted his wisdom, comparing fear to a cloud that obscures the sun's beauty and light. He reassured the young man that fear has a root, and understanding this root would lead to overcoming it. Intrigued, the young man requested the sage to elaborate further. The wise sage obliged and narrated a story from another time and place. The tale unfolded in a small village where a humble man resided, toiling day in and day out to make ends meet. One fateful day, news spread that a wealthy benefactor was coming to the village to bestow gifts upon the less fortunate. Filled with hope, the poor man eagerly waited in the village square as the generous benefactor arrived. Overwhelmed by fear, he stood frozen when the wealthy man approached him. The benefactor asked about his distress, and the poor man timidly confessed, "I fear that you might not offer me anything, leaving me with nothing." Smiling warmly, the wealthy man dispelled his worries, promising to provide him with what he needed. He handed the poor man a bag of gold coins, which brought tears of gratitude to the recipient's eyes. However, as he departed, the poor man realized he had left his own bag of coins behind. He hurriedly returned to offer it back, feeling afraid of losing it. The benevolent man insisted he keep the bag, saying it would be useful in the future. Yet the poor man's fear of losing what he had accumulated made him decline the offer. Time passed, and unexpectedly, the poor man's fortunes reversed. He accumulated great wealth and possessions, but his fear never waned. He lived in constant dread of losing all he had gained, anxious about the future and the unknown. It was then that he realized the source of his fear lay in the attachment to his material possessions. He believed his happiness hinged on these worldly goods, but the sage's wisdom had other ideas. The sage explained that true happiness wasn't tied to external possessions. Rather, it emanated from within, residing in one's own heart and mind. Fear, like a dark room, obscures this inner happiness. By comprehending the root of fear and relinquishing attachments, one could bask in the illuminating light of genuine happiness and inner peace. The young man left the sage's abode with a newfound sense of ease and lightness. He understood that fear had constrained him, preventing him from living life to its fullest. He now felt ready to confront his own fears, having learned that acknowledging and understanding them was the initial step to conquer them. Indeed, fear is a natural human emotion experienced by all, arising from uncertainties and potential dangers. Nevertheless, it doesn't have to be an all-encompassing force dictating our lives. Practicing mindfulness and living in the present can help diminish the grip of fear. By taking small steps towards our fears, we can develop the resilience and confidence to face them head. In the vast tapestry of life, many situations can evoke fear. The fear of losing a job, confronting challenges, or confronting the unknown. However, by embracing the sage's teachings and addressing our fears, we can discover a profound sense of peace and happiness that resides within us, regardless of the external circumstances life throws our way.